inside of Kris Jenner's James Bond birthday party. Who is gonna be the bridesmaid of Taylor Swift? Is Bravo ready to rehire Teresa Giudice and Melissa Gorga? And what is happening with the Real Housewife of Potomac? This and much more. Welcome to Pop Smash. Hello, everybody, troop. Welcome back. I'm your host, Andy Shademan, and I hope that you are having an amazing and beautiful day. It is Monday, and it is a whole new week full of tea, full of like crazy things happening. And girl, of course, the elephant in the room, BravoCon is next week, and yes, I will be there showing you absolutely everything. Like I'm literally going to cover the whole event for you. So expect like a lot of like new little videos. Go and follow me on my social media. I'm gonna be going live. Like girl, the whole thing is going to be incredible. And if you are going to BravoCon and you are going to be there, let me know right now. Send me an email or a DM or wherever so we can meet each other over there and have a fabulous time together. All right, guys, how are you? Okay, before we start, okay, if you're new here, welcome to BEVERLY Troop, where I keep it real and I mention it all. So make sure to subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And if you are joining me from my old YouTube channel, welcome to our new home. I'm so happy that you found me, that you found this beautiful community, because once you are part of the BEVERLY Troop, you will always be part of the BEVERLY Troop. All right, guys, I have a little announcement before we start. Last year, with my husband, we put together a beautiful toy drive. You know, it is an Amazon wish list, so you guys can collaborate any way you can and send in any of the gifts that are in there. It's all toys, and all of the toys will be donated to several different charities here in Los Angeles for kids who, don't have a home or are victims of, violent families, or like there are so many wonderful charities. Last year, we worked with three different charities and we gave them, thanks to you guys, almost 300 toys. Okay. So we are doing the same toy drive this year. Starting today, you can go to the link on the description below. The Amazon wishlist will be there, and you can select whatever way you can collaborate. Okay. We have things from every range, every price. It doesn't have to be like a big deal. At the end of the day, it's all about making these kids a little bit happier. Look, me personally, I am a person who love Christmas. I love to get gifts. I grow up privileged enough that I could have gift under my tree, and that sensation when you just have, even if it's one gift for you under the tree, is like one of the best things in the world, right? And then, since last year, we start thinking about, all of these kids, little kids or young kids who they don't have much, or sometimes they don't even have absolutely anything. So we decided to put this together and work with wonderful people, and see how much we can give back. So the list is down below. Just click on it and just donate wherever you can donate. The idea is that hopefully we are gonna surpass last year. I think I'm gonna have to double look at the number, but I think last year it was around like 200 and like 83 gifts or something that we could put together. So the idea is that this year it goes even bigger. So if you know anyone who is able to donate, just send them the list. And let's get this ball rolling. Also, on the little notes, make sure that you put that you are coming from me, so I am able to like thank you because this is between me and my husband. So like it is a lot of people that are gonna be sending messages, and I want to be able to thank you personally in a special video to whoever is able to donate. Okay. All right, guys. So let's just that's like girl. I went to like Kathy Hilton's Christmas PJ party, and I was like just in the holiday mood. Okay, so the list actually is gonna be online from today all the way till the end of the month. Okay, so make sure to go and check it out right now. All right, guys. So now let's start with the tea. Let's start with like the good stuff. All right, because we have a lot of things going on, and I know that you want to know everything that is happening. So let's go into the Bravo verse immediately, because what is going on with Miss Teresa Giudice and Miss Melissa Gorga? As you know, the two of them are ready to be a family again. Well, this is the kick. They have already officially met up with Teresa, Joe Gorga, and Melissa Gorga, and they have talked things through. Now, that does not mean that they are BFF and that they are back into each other's life. No, they are just sitting down and taking baby steps into see if they can just have somehow a reconciliation and a regular life. Now, what is going to happen with Bravo? What does this have to do with Bravo? Okay. The question that we all have right now is, are Teresa Giudice and Melissa Gorga going to be back in Bravo? Are they going to be rehired to be part of the show? Now, what is interesting is that both of them are invited to BravoCon. And not only that, Teresa Giudice will be part of not one, not two, not three, not four, but five different panels during BravoCon. And in fact, I think she is the Bravo celebrity with the most appearances. So I think it is safe to say that something is happening with Teresa Giudice inside of the Bravoverse, but we all want to see her back into the Real Housewife of New Jersey. Now, another thing, another piece of tea that is going around is that allegedly Bravo is not interested into show on camera the reconciliation between the two families. Apparently, Bravo is officially over with the Real Housewife of New Jersey be built around exclusively Teresa's and Melissa's family, you know? So basically, they are saying, look, we understand that people love both of you. We want to have you back, both of you. And of course, you have to work through your shit together because you're going to have to film together. But we are not interested into showing how or to do a whole season about their reconciliations of the Giudices and the Gorgas. So work your shit over there and then come here when you are able to be together into the same room. Look, I have a couple of things to say when it comes to this. I agree that maybe, creating a whole season exclusively around them, it's a little bit too much because we have been, involved into the Giudice family for like 13 years, right? But for the exact same reason, trying to pretend that nothing never happened, it's also not going to sit well with the fans. Okay. I feel that even though, yes, it might not have to be all the season, we need to see somehow how they are moving together, how they are, moving on, because we have been involved in their feud. If you want us to like pretend that that never happened and they just come back next season being like, oh yeah, we're just friends, it's going to be like, what? Like, it's not really giving any conclusion. So I will say, like, look, yes, let them work their shit together, but also let them work some shit on camera, so we can see and get that resolution, and maybe for like the crazy fans who really, really get into these feuds to be able to look and say, girl, if they already like get over it, why I haven't been able to get over it, because girl, when it comes to New Jersey, let me tell you, people are crazy. Okay, like that fandom, it's the most passionate fandom that I have seen on a reality show ever. Like none other Real Housewife franchise has such a passionate fandom as the Real Housewife of New Jersey, to the point that people literally go crazy over it. Like it is insane. So I mean, we do need some closure, right? And at the same time, I do believe that yes, we also need to be moving into a different direction, right? We also need to be like, I just don't want to trying to pitch, Teresa against Melissa anymore. I think from one season we should be moving into another dramas, and then kind of like just being floating around that drama that has nothing to do with them. You know what I mean? And then we also see them. I don't look. I don't think that Teresa and Melissa will ever be best friends. I don't think that is going to be a thing. But you know, and I don't even think that they need to do that. But at the end of the day, it's all about Teresa and Joe actually having a relationship and moving forward for the family and the kids. Because according to stories that both of them have shared, the children are definitely suffering over their parents not being able to move forward. So we always want to see families get back together over here. So anyways, let me know what you guys think on the comments below. Now moving into like a little bit of the shady side. um the mom from the last episode of Wife Swap, which was with Emily Simpson, she came forward confirming that in fact she had some situations happen with Joe Gorga. Now, this has been floating around because it is already out there. But basically, at some point, and this is according to her directly, Joe Gorga used pictures of her house to say that they bought the house or flipped the house or something about that the house, and used those pictures when not they never had any businesses with Joe Gorga. And she literally says it was a little bit scamish because we had nothing to do with it. And then she says that she actually reached out to Joe Gorga and asked them to take the pictures down, and that they declined, and that they did not want to take the pictures down for a very long time, until everyone was talking about it and they basically got caught. So then they agreed to say, okay, we're going to take the pictures down. And then Joe Gorga finally was pushed to come forward and say, oh, it was all a mistake. I never flipped that house. But she says that she never had like any real like confrontations, like face to face or anything with the Gorgas, but that the situation was pretty much real. Mm, mm, mm. Shady, shady Gorgas. Anyways, let's see what else do we have over here. Tamra Judge. So there is a situation coming forward because there is this crazy fan or viewer, whatever, who was sending uh, death threats to Tamara Judge. And Tamara said, not today, Satan, not today. And she posted the messages, okay, to the point that the person, of course, was kind of like doxxed. And then they find out where this person was working. They reach out to that company, and the company was forced to make a statement saying that they do not condone wherever this person was saying. It is a whole thing. So, Tamara Judge says this is never okay. Sending messages telling someone to end their lives should be illegal. It's never this deep. It's a reality show meant for entertainment. Being on TV doesn't make me less human. So this woman, I'm gonna try to read the whole message. It says, I truly hope you have considerations of unaliving yourself. Please do everyone a favor and never show up for the Orange County again. You have officially ruined the show with your toxicity and your inability to take responsibility for your actions. You wonder why your children don't talk to you. Sweetie, you are an embarrassment. So it all makes sense. Give up, babe. You are washed up and no plastic surgery will ever fix that. Your friends hate you, babe. And then again, unalive yourself. Do all a favor and read your hate comments. Otherwise, you are ruining the entire housewife franchise. Do you honestly want that on your shoulders? Another message. No one wants your PUSSY ass on the show. You have never taken responsibility for shit. Please, if you need me to make the knife sharper, say less. Imagine having so much hate about a reality TV. I mean, I really, really hope that no one from my community, from the Verily Troop, is ever being this toxic. Because no matter how much you think that you truly hate someone that you don't know, nothing will make it okay for you to send these kind of messages to another human being. You will never say to someone, go and unalive yourself. Because at the end of the day, you have no idea what the other person is going through, and you don't know how or in when which moment one little message may trigger a chain reaction and end up with someone actually losing their life, and then that will be on your shoulders. Okay, it is a reality TV. We are all entitled to our opinions, and that's what we do. We give our opinions because that's the entertainment that we give from the show. But we did not send death threats. We did not wish illness on people. We will not ever wish someone, you know, to do something as disgusting as this. Okay. So then the company, actually, oh, I don't have that. Okay. The company actually, oh no, yeah, I have it over here. The company have to like make a whole statement after they were made up. The company is All Health Network Harmony Recovery. And they said, we are appalled to learn about a message sent to Tamra Judge of the Real Housewives of Orange County by an individual who appears to be connected to our organization. The message contained language that encouraged harm and hate, and it in no way reflects who we are or what we stand for at Harmony Recovery and All Health Network. There is never a circumstance in which telling someone to harm themselves is acceptable. Our work is rooted in compassion, empathy, and helping people through their most difficult moments. We are taking this situation extremely seriously and are reviewing in alignment with our values and policies. We want to be clear: kindness, respect, and compassion guide how we show up in our community, both online and in person. Well done. And I hope honestly that this person not only um this person not only need to be fired, also this person needs to go to therapy. Because again, there will never be an instance where you have to go through so much hate over a reality TV show and over someone that you do not know personally. And girl, even if you know someone personally, you will never say something like that to that person. Anyways, I know, like crazy. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Okay, let's move on into a little bit of the Kardashian world. We will get back into Bravo in a second, but a couple of things have happened. First of all, Kim Kardashian did not pass the bar. And look, I know there is a lot of like Kardashian haters out there, which I just don't get it. Also, at this point, it has been so many years. They have proven themselves to be extremely smart and intelligent. Yes, they are privileged as fuck. They are. But that does not mean that they are not able to do their own things. Kim Kardashian has been working her ass off to become an actual lawyer. More than she's definitely trained to be an actress. Okay? So it was kind of sad to see that she did not pass the bar. She will be able to take the bar again and present the exam, I think, in February of next year. So hopefully she will be best prepared, better prepared for that way. But she shared with the world, well, I am not a lawyer yet. I just play a very well dressed one on TV. 6 years into this law journey, and I am still all in until I pass the bar. No shortcuts, no giving up, just more studying and even more determination. Thank you to everyone who has support and encouraged me along the way so far. Falling short isn't failure, it's fuel. I was so close to passing the exam, and that only motivates me even more. Let's go. So, you know what, girl? Do you, because one thing is for sure, no one is going to give you this for free, not even if you are already a billionaire. If you have to pass the bar to become a lawyer, that's what you have to do. And I'm pretty sure that she will do it, okay? Now, on the same, like I was saying, I mean, look, she's pretty busy to trying to be a lawyer. So that's why I'm like, okay, maybe trying to be an actress was not your priority. And, we keep it real over here, guys. I have been watching Kim Kardashian's new show, All's Fair, Ryan Murphy show. It's on Hulu or Disney Plus. And I mean, girl, let's just say that Kim's acting it's falling behind, especially when you are around all of these other amazing actresses. However, I do have to tell you something. The first episode is very hard to watch. It's cringy AF. It's like I'm like, is this the pilot that you tried to sell? Like, what is this? It was really bad. But by the third episode, and I promise you guys, it really gets better. And I think she probably double up on those acting lessons because it does becomes a little bit better, a little bit more believable. Actually, the storyline of the show is really good. So I'm like, okay, okay, I can see it. I'm on episode 3 right now, and I'm actually like very impressed. And I'm glad that Kim, is taking also seriously enough to like be better. But again, when you are surrounded by amazing actresses, you have to go the extra mile. I do believe that it was a little bit ambitious of Kim to put this show together with these women when you are not a trained actress, because it is, I mean, you can tell the difference, you can definitely see the difference. And but you know what, it's just another not obstacle, but like just another thing that she wants to do, another challenge that Kim wants to do. And like, why not? Honestly, if I will have all the money in the world like she has, I will also be trying to do whatever the fuck I want to do. But that makes you open to criticism. So this is my constructive criticism, okay? Go and take more classes. Maybe try to go to the growlings, or get yourself some like one-on-one, like really good acting classes. I don't think she's like the worst thing in the world, but again, if you're gonna be acting next to legends, then you have to be on the same level, or at least close. You know what I mean? Last but not least, let me know what you guys think in the comments below if you have watched All's Fair, okay? And now, last but not least, this weekend was Kris Jenner's 70th birthday. And girl, this girl looks like she's 50 or less. I mean, the facelift, of course, is facelifting. But I think it's more than just the physical appearances. It's her attitude toward life. She is living life. I mean, at 70-year old, she threw herself a James Bond theme party at Jeff Bezos' mansion. With A-list star uh, people, guests. I'm sorry, Latino moment. Guests, around her. Everyone was invited. And yeah, I'm guessing my invitation just got lost with Selena Gomez's wedding invitation. But like, you know, I'm still waiting for it. But anyways, everyone, do you know who was anyone? Like actresses, singers. I think Mariah Carey was there. Beyonce. I mean, it was insane. Kathy Hilton was there. Carl Richards was there. Uh, I saw Stephanie Shuhead from Miami was there. Like everyone who is a millionaire or a billionaire apparently was in that party. It was so intense that the police was called eventually because some noise complaints. I'm like, I will be like, bitch, I'm a millionaire. I'm turning 70. Are you really gonna like fuck me over making some noise after 2 a.m.? Like, girl, let a girl live, you know? But, anyways, Chris looked amazing. I mean, her dress, the makeup, the hair, everything was incredible. All the Kardashians were, I mean, the whole thing was honestly amazing. So, happy, happy birthday to our girl, Kris Jenner. You did that. Okay, now let's go back into Miss. No, let's go back. No, let's move forward into Miss Taylor Swift. Okay, so this is very interesting. As you know, Taylor Swift is engaged and she's gonna be throwing an amazing wedding at the beginning of next year. Allegedly, those are the dates that people are saying that she wants to get married, and she's actually moving quite quickly with wedding plans. Well, now we have two of the officials bridesmaids. Yes, because this is another event of the year. I mean, this is also going to be right there. Taylor, you know, send me that invite. I will be there. But anyways, so she she wants a lot of like attention around her wedding. She was like, I am not gonna do like what Selena Gomez did, that everything needed to be so private. No, she wants every single paparazzi in the war helicopter. She wanted all. She want all eyes on me. I don't care about anything, you know. But now it has been official. Taylor Swift has asked Gigi Hadid, which actually took her by surprise, but accepted to be a bridesmaid, and also her very, very close best friend, Miss Selena Gomez. Yes, our Queen Selena Gomez will be her bridesmaids. Now, who is going to be the maid of honor? We don't know. Now, there are also rumors that Ashley Avignon and Sabrina Carpenter might also be bridesmaids. So imagine having a whole set of A-list celebrities on your team. I mean, girl. Mm-mm-mm. So I think this is going to be amazing. Honestly, I think that wedding is going to give us everything that we want and more. All right, guys. So let's move on back now into the Bravo verse. We're going to talk about two little things very quickly. The first one is Miss Sutton Stracke has been forcibly reunited somehow, but not really, with Garcelle Boybay. Yes, girl. And the shade was real because Miss Garcelle is basically over here saying, I don't want anything to do with you anymore. Girl, apparently they were at an event from Samsung Blue, and they were at the red carpet together. Like literally, Sutton was here and Garcelle was here, like inches away from each other. And guess what? They did not say hello to each other. They did not hug each other. They did not even acknowledge each other. In fact, Garcelle put her back against Sutton so she did not have to engage with her whatsoever. And then they just keep walking. Girl, I am telling you, I mean, Garcelle is holding a grudge like there is no tomorrow. Look, I have to tell you something. I understand that Garcelle is very hurt. I understand where she's coming from. And I agree that Sutton should have done more at the reunion to defend Garcelle, you know? But they were really, really real friends. Like they were actually hanging out outside of the show kind of friend. They were the kind of people who were calling each other every single day. I just do not understand why would you not want to work things through. Just have a conversation, you know. I think Sutton needs to admit that she should have been a better friend. And maybe Sutton should have said something like, look, you were already quitting. I needed to have allies in this show. How am I going to defend you? You get to go live your life, do whatever the fuck you want to do. I'm the one who has to return next year and deal with all of these people, you know. I needed to create some kind of like, you know, I needed to be okay with these girls. At least take that accountability and then say, but I do know that I was a shitty friend, that I should have speak up more, I should have defending you more. Maybe that would things, you know, make things better. You know, according to Garcelle, Sutton has not taken any accountability. Like the last time that they talked after, the only time that they talked after the reunion, that Sutton did not take any accountability, and that is a problem right there. I am very sad because there is nothing like, you know, a good girlfriend, and like when these friendships broke over something like this, is like, girl, are you doing the right thing? Because the show is gonna be over at some point, either the show or your time on the show, and then you are just gonna be left with whatever you you know try to create. So why do that to your friendship? I just don't get it. But yeah, Garcelle done so. She does not want anything to do with it. So let me know what you guys think on the comments below. And now let's talk a little bit about the Real Housewife of Potomac. I want to know, guys, if you are also struggling to connect with this season. I am finding myself watching the episodes and not really giving a shit about anything that is going on. Okay, I I cannot. I mean, look, Kay is not a housewife. I do not understand why she's a housewife. I thought that she was like Karen's Huger, like hairdresser. Like, why is she here? You know, and it's so obvious she's not connected to anyone, and she's not even really good friends with absolutely anyone. I mean, it's weird to me. Kay should not be a housewife, but now we also have Jessie, which she's not a housewife. She's a friend of the show, but also I think she's not connecting too much. You know, look, I like Angel and Tia. I think they could be good additions to the show. Maybe more Tia than Angel. I like Angel more at the beginning. Now she's just getting like angry all the time, and she doesn't even want to talk things through with the group, you know. It's like she gets super worked out up worked out Latino moment, guys. She gets very angry, you know, but then she gets completely quiet, and then she goes and cry, and then she calls her husband, and it's like, this is not what the show is about. You know, if you have a problem, you bring it to the table and you fight in front of everyone. You know what I mean? Um, Tia, on the other hand, I think she is standing her ground more as a real housewife. Stacey is doing an amazing job. You know, I mean, I think she is now a real established real housewife. But yeah, but in general, like, but I still could do a little bit more of Angel. I think she just need a little bit more of, or like real housewife training. You know, but yeah, between Kay and Jesse is kind of like making it like a little bit unwatchable. Like I am not really connecting to any of this drama. You know, it's not like watching Salt Lake City or even Orange County where like shit was really happening and like everyone was kind of like really getting involved. Like I'm just like, okay, you know. And every single time that an episode goes out and I go to social media, I don't see the same reactions as I see with the other franchises, you know? So I'm a little bit worried. I'm a little bit worried to see how this is gonna pan out. I think they need a big boom. And I think I know that, you know, everything that's happening to Wendy, you know, they already finished filming and all of that, but I think I will be getting a lot of content right now and maybe move the story a little bit more into that because I mean, I don't know. I think that that will be more interesting. I don't know. Let me know how you guys feel in the comment below. Now, Wendy, she's living her most like denial life ever. She's like in the Lulu world right now. She's like promoting Wife Swap. Her episode is actually coming. They move it to the end, which is coming this week. But the post, I'm probably thinking that this is not her. I'm thinking that she's probably has like a social media manager, you know. Um, but still it's very tone deaf, giving everything that is going on, and that the fact that you have not given any explanations whatsoever. So she posted a picture with her family, her kids. She's smiling and she says, family is everything, and I'm so grateful to now have another family to call my own. The concept of swapping life with another mom was so foreign to me, but the experience shaped me in ways I can't even describe. One thing I do know is that this experience remind me that at our core, the most basic need that we all deserve is love. Thank you to Althea Shapiro for allowing me to love your babies like they were my own. I'm grateful to you for loving my three babies. I can now say I'm the proud mom of seven beautiful children, four ferrets, and two cats. Tune into Bravo TV tonight to watch my episode of Wife Swap. I hope you all enjoy it as much as I enjoy it filming it. Oh, I'm sorry. I think the last episode was yesterday. Yes, because they changed the day. And I think they only changed the day because they wanted the people who actually is watching Potomac to actually watch this episode, because with everything that is going on, they probably thought that if they put it in the normal day, people will be like, "Ah, I'm not watching that." But it's more like if you're already watching Potomac, it will be more easier for you to watch Wife Swap after. The thing is, like, I do a streaming, so maybe that's why I did not watch it. But yeah, it was yesterday. Um, People are not even talking about it, girl. I mean, this is how bad it is. I'm. I need Wendy to do a statement. I want to know. Look, it's not like I hate her or anything. It was insurance fraud at the end of the day. So I mean, it is not really that crazy. Uh, but I need for her to like either take some accountability, or if you're gonna throw your husband under the bus, do it already, because we are living in this weird limbo that is like, are you guilty or are you not guilty? Like, why are you being so nonchalant and like tone deaf in your social media while not discussing everything that is really going on? It's a weird thing. So I think we definitely need a statement for her soon to see what is gonna happen. She's supposed to be at BravoCon next weekend, but is she going? We have no idea. Karen Hugo, it says that she's going to be there. Why? I have no idea. But like, it's weird. I don't know. But anyways, we're moving into next week's episode, and Monique Samuels will be back. That will be interesting. Although they're trying to do the whole thing that Stacy dated Chris, a situation. I'm like, you are reaching for straws over here, because who gives a fuck that a single woman or a woman who is going through a divorce, and both people are dating other people, is dating a man? It's like, oh, like it is forbidden because she used to be a housewife. Like, it is, like, honestly, it was so wild to me. I'm like, is this really a storyline? Is this the reason why they bring Monique? Because who cares? Unless he was cheating, or he was cheating with her, or like something like that. Then honestly, who cares that they went on a date? I don't see like the big problem over here. But anyways, let's see how they are gonna show this storyline. So, anyways, let me know in the comments below, how are you feeling about Potomac? How are you feeling about, I mean, the show in general and this season? And are you connecting? And who needs to go? Let me know in the comments below. All right, guys, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. As always, you are amazing, you are beautiful, and you are loved, and you are part of the Beverly Troop. Um, Again, if you want to support my channel, the only way to do it is following the instructions on the description below, as this channel is not monetized whatsoever. And also, again, please, a reminder that our toy drive is officially open. So if you want to donate a toy, also make sure to go to the link on the description below and leave your name on the toys note. Okay? I'm sorry, let them know that it's coming from me. So anyways, thank you so much, guys. You are amazing. Don't forget to like this video, share this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, watch double watch and triple watch this video, and I'll see you around. See ya. Bye.